This video is about how to zip up projects for submission. So if you go to Eclipse, let's say you're starting to work on a new project. Let me navigate to this workspace. Sorry, I already have it open. That's why I'm having the problems. So here, let's create new project. Other Java project right here. Next, provide some name. Let's say you're working on lab 1. I'll show you also how to rename it. I know I showed it in class, but I'll also show you how to rename your project in this video. So let's say I'm starting to work on lab 1. I didn't read the instructions that you need to provide proper name that I can identify whose lab 1 it is, because I will have so many lab 1s. So you gave name lab 1 and you finish. So then you're working and working away. You're creating different packages and you're creating different classes and stuff. So driver class. So and then let's say you finished your project. Now you need to submit, and by this time hopefully you already saw in the instructions that the name has to be with your first name last name plus the what class it is, and sometimes even section. The reason why professors do that is because if we teach several sections of the same class, we need not only your name but also the section section number in the file. Otherwise, it's very hard to find which class you're from. And same for name. If 10 people submit lab 1, it's very hard to figure out which lab 1, whose student that lab 1 is. So for that, you have to rename it. But simply renaming the files will not work. You have to actually rename it with the help of the IDE. So if you right-click on the project and then you say refactor and rename. So now you provide your full name. Let's say maybe you were asked to provide some student number and then the course number and then section. But also we need to know which lab are you working on, because there are 6 labs in this course. So this is lab 1. So now update references if I made any changes anywhere else or use this name anywhere else. So now the name is proper. Now I want to zip up this folder, this particular folder, this project, and submit it. So I right click on the project again, and then I will say show in. I will select this option, show in, and we want System Explorer. System Explorer is your regular window, like a folder window on your computer. So System Explorer, and it's opening your project in the folder. You can see this is our workspace, and inside there's a folder with that name that you provided. So right click on that, and the way I want you to zip up, I don't want you to create RAR or some other formats, because then I need to download special, sometimes I need to download special things to unzip your folders. And also it's very hard to, like I can unzip many projects at the same time if they're all zipped in the same way. But if they're zipped in different ways, then it's harder. I need to unzip one by one and so on. So it would really help me if you actually follow these steps, because if every Windows computer should have this. Send to compressed zipped folder. Very simple. I don't want any fancy things, any special tools. Okay, and this is the folder that then you upload to eCentennial. If you make some changes in this project, like you remembered, oh my god, I missed something, and you made changes, you went to IDE, you opened it, and you made some more changes. For example, you forgot to do output, right? So you added this line, you have to zip up the folder again. So show in System Explorer, delete the previous zip, you don't need that anymore, but zip this one again, send to compressed zip folder. All right. Thank you.